best right back, Charlie. Definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like. You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like. You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like. You always use that active red flag defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. I mean, with an introduction like that, what more can I say? People deluded, I'm back again. As you lot can see via the starting 11s and obviously the badges, either side of myself is Manchester United against Barcelona. I believe it's 2-2 on aggregate, if my memory serves me right. It's Europa League watch-along business. First things first, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Appreciative of all of you lot who support all my platforms and things like that. Make sure you're hitting the like button, you're subscribing, you're commenting, you're following on Twitch gang, you're following on YouTube. Shameless plug o'clock, but tomorrow our first live stream. Obviously, I've just brought out a video in relation to Bukayo Saka. You probably see me post things in the chat. Our first live stream will be at 9:30 tomorrow, where we'll talk about Saka and everything else. Obviously, UK time, 11 a.m. people. YouTube, you're more than welcome to roll through, but Twitch exclusive. We're going to be watching the Europa League draw, just because on Twitch we can watch it together, people, which makes it interesting. Probably watch the Europa League highlights and also the Premier League highlights so far. So make sure you're there for that one. We're also live at 4:30 tomorrow to play Football Manager. Saturday, we're watching Leicester against Arsenal. Make sure you've got your notification bells on. I haven't sorted out the I don't even know what you call it, but you can't see it on your YouTube. You can see it in the Twitch schedule, which is why it should be there. We're obviously going to watch Man United against Newcastle United on Sunday. Obviously, we're going to watch Spurs against Chelsea as well on Sunday. So big content. And on that, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all of you lot support this week, because we've watched the Champions League, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're watching European football today as well, people. So, yeah, it's a big week for Man United, actually. They're still in every competition, to my knowledge. They're still in the FA Cup. They're obviously in the final of the Cat Yarabao or the League Cup, where Man United fans, big up yourself. Nothing personal, it's just business. I will be supporting United in that final. Newcastle United, that is, no Nick Pope and that. Ten Hag could get his first trophy. Obviously, they want to stay in the Europa League. United probably will qualify, whether it's first, second, or third via the Premier League, getting the Champions League. Ten Hag's getting them ticking over. But, you want to go as far in European competition as you can, a bit like Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. When you're a new group, you want to win as many trophies as you can. And it could be an avenue, again, hopefully, cynically as an Arsenal fan, Man United start falling by the wayside. As you've seen before, Europa League can be your avenue into Europe, people. So yeah, make sure you're there on that topic as well. I need to write some notes for tomorrow. Loan report, I've been violating. Loan report is being done tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. stream, 11 a.m. stream, 4:30 a.m. stream. Watch times 2 90-minute games, because I've got some games recorded on my Skybox. Reach out to other folks, because I've been emailing a lot of people and trying to get some content for you lots. Let's find others. So yeah, also create watch-alongs, weekend games. Yeah, I'm someone who likes to write things down. Kickoff is 6 minutes away, people. I've been watching the Europa League goal show. Currently, Juventus, Di Maria scored, speaking of Man United, Di Maria scored a peach of a goal in Juventus's 3-0 victory over Nantes today. Nantes were reduced to 10 men. PSV versus Sevilla. PSV have won that 2-0. I believe that's Montpellier against, I can't lie, LEV. I don't know who that is. So what we're going to do, actually, Google's going to help me out, not necessarily the goal show. Well, I should know that. Leverkusen currently in extra time are winning 3-2 against Monaco. It is 5-5 on aggregate. Where Union Berlin and Ajax are concerned, they kick off at 8 p.m. Sorry, the same time we kick off today. Roma against Salzburg, obviously at the same time as well. Rennes versus Shakhtar Donetsk also at the same time, people. We're missing out some games that have also been played today. As I said, oh God, Sevilla won 3-0 against PSV. Sorry, I'm telling lies. Wait, what? I get confused on Google. Sorry, people. I'm confusing you and myself. Sorry, Google's confusing me. Ignore everything I said. PSV won 2-0 against Sevilla, but I think Sevilla still win 3-2 on aggregate. Juventus have won 4-1 on aggregate against Nantes. They won 3-0 against 10 men Nantes today. Sporting Lisbon are also through after winning 5-1 on aggregate, 4-0 today against Michelin. It is currently 5-5 on aggregate between Monaco and Leverkusen. That is in extra time. Leverkusen are leading 3-2. Once again, Union Berlin, Ajax, Roma, Salzburg, Rennes versus Shakhtar, Man United, Barca, all kicking off in a matter of moments. People, tomorrow is the draw for this thing as well. So yeah, there we have it. Again, shameless promotion, people. But if I don't promote myself, who will? Even if you can't be there, please do me a favor and smash the like button on the following links. It boosts the YouTube algorithm, and that Twitch gang, one love, we're ticking over. I think I saw 60 more people and we've got 7,000 on Twitch, man. So yeah, we're moving closer and closer to 10,000 mark. It's taking long, but the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory, in it, people. Don't forget midweek next week, Everton, Arsenal, and there definitely will be some collabs, people. I'm trying to get some other voices and whatnot on the channel on a more frequent basis. I can't promise to always have that. I am in talks with Muamba, so make sure you're following on the platforms, because the reception has been heavy. You lot have been saying you need to make that a regular thing. He's ready and willing. Let's make it happen, people. But enough of all of that. The lineup, you've got De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Weghorst, Fernandes, Rashford, and Jadon Sancho. I mean, if Weghorst does win in the final on Sunday, that's more trophies than Harry Kane. He's been at United for 30 seconds. Ter Stegen, Conde, Christensen, Arojo, Balde, Busquets, De Jong, Kessié, Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Sergio Roberto make up Barcelona's 11. In reality, Sergio Roberto is going to probably fill in as an extra added defensive body, allowing Keita Balde to go forward. Obviously, there's no Gavi, there's no Pedri, so we're going to have to see. Rafinha's a former Leeds man. Leeds don't like United. United don't like Leeds, so I'm sure there's an added bonus. If I had to bet money, I think United do it. I thought United, like some of you that follow my content, I thought United were going to win at the Camp Nou. I think they'll win today at Old Trafford, in my opinion. I want to be wrong, of course. Appreciate you, Danny, and everyone that was making comments before he went live. I appreciate that, as I do appreciate our YouTube members. According to Sammy Mokbel and Fabrizio Romano, Saka and Arsenal are close to a contract extension. Again, on that, I've done a video on it at 9:30 UK time tomorrow. We'll be speaking about it in added depth, but I've got a little 8-minute video out for you lot just before the stream happens, people. I'm on the ball, man. I'm on the ball. 10% of the way to 100 likes. See, get on to them. Shout out to you for your consistent support. Danny, Riley, who else? Danny again. Els, come on, you're always here. You're part of the furniture, man. Part of the furniture as his Lex activating Grim Reaper. We need a Rafinha masterclass. Trust. And apparently we tried to buy him in January. I'm sure some of you lot saw where Arsenal's concerned. Kickoff is 2 minutes away, and it's just dawned on me. We got the wrong channel up here. I ain't trying to watch Basel against Trabzonspor. That's probably the Conference League in that United settings. Do up this thing, innit? Really? Let me actually record Monaco Leverkusen. His odds on the day starting. Shout out Phil, man. Great to have you. Great to be here with you lot. DG, sorry for the Arsenal intrusion. There's never Khan, Mr. Khan, Saeed Khan. Bro, you can talk about whatever you want on this platform, mate. Especially Bukayo Saka and especially Arsenal. It is great news for Bukayo Saka that the various news outlets are talking about a new deal. Now, I can't lie. As much as they're talking about it, I need to see confirmation, dotted and crossed, dotted I's, dotted T's crossed, shirts being held. announcement vids and things. And until that happens, the fat lady hasn't quite sung, but the vocals are being done. People are starting to arrive at the theatre to hear the fat lady sing. So to go with Martinelli, it'd be lovely to see Saka sign a new deal. And then you got the big man in defense, Saliba. You know what you need to do in it. Shout out to everyone that was part of my live streams today. I had Parisian Londoner where we spoke about Saliba and Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, we were live speaking Arsenal, and we're here today. Kickoff is imminent. Man United will kick off at home, people. I think Rashford is going to do a man. I mean, Rashford's been doing a madness for United every game, innit? Come on, ref. Ref's playing with his Apple Watch. Forgot to charge it. It's a pity there's no away goals. Come on, ref. And there we have it. Rashford kicks off. Man United kicks off. Shout out to Moonfez in the building, aka Danny, on another account. Jing, appreciate you. The fat lady will always have a good job. Forever singing, man. And with Chelsea, she's probably paid off 2 mortgages. Probably given her kids a deposit. Varane knocks it forward. Varane, obviously being a former Real Madrid man, as with Casemiro, there's an extra bit of oomph in this. Barcelona, no Pedri. Probably count themselves unlucky with a couple refereeing decisions. Man United as well. That's a ball from Araujo into Conde. I don't know why, but I don't like Conde. He's a good player, but I just don't like you. You've done nothing to me. I just don't like you. So I'd like to see you get ripped. Him versus Rashford is probably a key battle today. Saying that, well, Rashford would be up front. But then again, you look at the Ten Hag team, you know, Weghorst could occupy up front as Rashford pulls out to the left. Bruno could go into the 10. There could be interchanging moments. Shout out to Jadon Sancho as well. Him, Rashford, and obviously the big man, Bukayo. They'll always have a place in my heart, man. Wan-Bissaka training in the park paying off. Pardon me. Think Man United will win tonight, and is it tomorrow? We'll find out when we play in the Europa. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow from, I believe, the draw is from 11 a.m. You'd imagine also the Conference League. Conde is fouled by Luke Shaw. Let him know you're there, Mike. Conde don't look too professional, man. It's his hair. He needs to cut it. Graham Souness mode activated. Come on, appreciate that. Rash Ronaldo's on fire. Conde, get up, man. I told you he's soft, man. He stepped on your toe. You're all right, man. He's soft, man. He's soft. Shout out footy chats. Big up DG and the nation. Hope you're good. I'm good, my guy. Just trying to get the engagement so the platform's getting better. I can't lie, man. 70,000 subs on YouTube was a goal of 2023. Trying to move towards that. Got my health. Things could be a lot worse. Things could be a lot better, man. Ryan, appreciate you as well. As the man said, smash the like button. Joseph, well, go on, Killy. He's saying. Marcel said, come on, Barca, Man United and all these English teams in that's in Europe. Boy, Marcel, you never walk alone unless you're Joe Gomez in the trenches at Anfield, eh? Put your hand up if your team's still in Europe. Thank you. Put your hand up if your team's probably going to be in Champions League next year. Thank you. Put your hands up if your team's in the top 4 right now in the Premier League. Thank you. Casemiro plays it forward. Oh, Bruno Fernandes, Barca is peak. Barca, go home. It's done. Bruno! Oh, how? Big save by ter Stegen. But that's a poor finish from Bruno. That's probably where you want Rashford. I thought you've got to put that across the keeper there. It didn't bang. Casemiro lines up a shot. It's blocked. Fred, don't foul him. Varane, no fouls. It's scrappy. Barcelona looked rattled early. Rashford, that touch was Banduli. Holds off Kessié. Rashford, cheeky little nutmeg against Conde. See, this Conde brother's not good, man. I'm on you. I don't know what he did to me. Casemiro, United have made a strong start. Casemiro, it's a good ball in. Comes to nothing, though. The colour of the Barca kit looks a bit... I think the kit's all right, man. I don't know how Bruno didn't score. I hope for his sake, I hope Man United lose, even though I think they'll win. For argument's sake, I hope for his sake they don't come to rule that miss. That's poor from Bruno. Put your hand up if you have a European trophy. Arsenal have that. Be specific, brother. Be specific, brother. You don't know your history. You just started supporting Liverpool. Don't worry, you'll get back to when you lot used to have Varonian and Skirtle and them man soon. What are you talking about? Don't try to backtrack and say Champions League. You shot yourself in the foot. Arsenal do have a European trophy. Do our thing. Rafinha lines up a shot. Rafinha, meaty. It's not quite the DG length. It's all love, Marcel. And I haven't had many times to laugh at Liverpool in the last few years, so I'm going to enjoy it. Nothing personal, just business, baby. Bruno should score in the first 3 minutes of the game. 2 European trophy. Bro, tell him again, man. Patting it up. We won the champs in 06, bro. We should have got to start that game again against Barcelona, bro. We were 17 minutes away from winning it. 17, 18 minutes. I cried that day. I thought we was going to do it because of the run we had. Villarreal, Real Madrid, Juventus. We took the lead. So Campbell and that. 06 was a peak year, man. We moved though. Man United have been probably the better team in this opening 4 minutes and basically 30 seconds. Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, I mean, someone said the training was paying off. Maybe not where he hasn't unlocked the passing gene yet, and he's giving it straight back to Barcelona. Straight back. Christensen goes home to Ter Stegen. Barca, need to settle immediately. Christensen. Oh, Barca living dangerously. Balde giving it away cheaply. Fred somehow lets him off the hook. Can't lie, it's a good tactically. United are set up very good off the ball, man. And Barcelona just can't get out their half. Wan-Bissaka, Bruno Fernandes finds Rashford. Rashford lines the shot. Oh, ref. It's not even a free kick. Fair enough, I don't hear the penalty shouts. The ref has stopped the game. I have to see that again. That might be a very big call from the ref, but that looked at least a free kick. Ref, you might, I don't know. Rashford half looking for it. Let's see. Oh, I think the ball's going away from Rashford, but I think that is a free kick. Don't quite know how United haven't got anything for that, but all right, ref. This ref looking like a counterfeit Trossard. He's on active, man. You know these European refs, they're on active. Xavi, I'm on you. You tried to talk about Arteta. You need to show some levels. 2-2 on aggregate between these two sides, people. Conde. Rafinha Conde. This is one smelly right-hand side for Barcelona, you know. Imagine that used to be Messi and I ain't going to say the fullback's name because he's moving mad. But you know who. Shout out Peckham's finest. Big up yourself, my guy. Shout the South ones. See, people say I slander South. They won't talk about that though, will they? Weghorst, you're living a movie, bro. How are you playing in a fixture of this magnitude? Rafinha doing some defending. Kicks it forward. I don't know. He must have learned that at Leeds. I don't know what he's doing there, but Varane can't get outpaced by Lewandowski. Backs himself, and he deals with that. He finds Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro gives it to Casemiro. Casemiro to Wan-Bissaka. Couple United players need to move the ball a lot quicker, but can you really ask much of Fred and Wan-Bissaka there? Wan-Bissaka almost killed Casemiro, and Casemiro's giving it away. Frankie de Jong, who could have been lining up in a Man United shirt, and you can never rule it out, does very well there. What a player. Arsenal winning the league, inshallah. You ain't deluded Guna. You are logical Guna now, broski. Appreciate the praise, man. I don't know, man. If I had £1 for everyone who said positive words like yourself, or, you know, you really are deluded, let's just say we would have signed Moses Caicedo in Jan. I'd have fronted up the cash, the difference. Keita Balde. Ooh, Bruno, you letting the young G wait you like that. Ooh, gave him the shoulder. Anyways, Barcelona's Busquets in possession. Finds Christensen, who gives it to Araujo. I remember watching Barcelona a couple of times when they're playing their academy. Like, their academy was on TV and that. I remember looking at, I can't remember who, but Araujo got absolutely terrorized. I think, who's this guy at Barca? Now I'm a big fan. Frankie de Jong. These are the kind of man Arsenal need. Kessié. Keep forgetting you at Barcelona. Barcelona, a bit like PSG in recent years, in love with obviously free transfers. Weghorst is underrated. I don't know about underrated personally. I think obviously he's never going to be a sexy name. He's clearly a stopgap, a placeholder, but he's not a bad player. He's not someone United should be relying on. Busquets seems to make Barcelona worse. Fats Guna, not deluded Guna. Or the Rashford thing. Wan-Bissaka. Bro, I can't believe it. Controlling the ball against Barca. Casemiro. Oh, that's a silly foul from Kessié. He never got the ball. He fouled Casemiro. United, the stronger team. That looks like there's a bit more, I guess the word I'm looking for, there's just a bit more life to when United are moving the ball forward. I won't quite say Barca look fragile. They look out of it, but they do look a bit on edge. And as I said earlier, if you're just getting in from work, if you're just sitting down to watch the game or whatever you're doing, Bruno Fernandes probably should have put Manchester United 3-2 ahead on aggregate and 1-0 today. I wish Pedri and Gavi were available, man. Ballers, amen. Imagine De Jong in our team. I can imagine it, my guy. But I don't want to imagine these things no more. I want us to grab these kind of brothers or someone that can play like these kind of guys, man. Free kick to Man United. Bruno Fernandes over it with Luke Shaw. Bruno is captain in Man United today. Shaw steps over it. It'll be to Bruno. What can Bruno Fernandes do? He delivers. It's a decent knock. Not really. Araujo's won it. Falling to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's a terrible pass to Casemiro, but he'll keep it in control. Jadon Sancho gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka doing up left wing. Apparently at Crystal Palace, he was a winger. He's done well there. Probably show why he got moved to right back, though, because he skipped past his man well. The cross was appalling. But it's a positive start. Positive start. And you know when Wan-Bissaka's drifting out to the left wing, United against Barcelona, United do it half all right. The quality on the cross, terrible. I can't believe for years you was a winger at Crystal Palace. The catchment area in that part of South must be bugged. Keita Balde, good little left back. Skips past Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, you need to be a bit more solid. Fred, that's atrocious. Balde, like all fullbacks, he's getting into a further position and he doesn't know what he wants to do. He's earned a free kick, though. Fred trying to atone for his mistake. We've been there. Sunday League, I'm there every week. You know, you do a little dribble as a fullback. You start getting excited. Like, what do you mean? Final third, edge of the defensive area. I'm not supposed to be here. Do we shoot? Do we pass? What happens? And it looked like Balde had that. Oh, I don't know. You know, I need to see that again. Looking at that, yeah, all right. Fred's had a slight touch. He's pushed him in his back. Fullback union, man. Never going to miss an opportunity to plug the fullbacks in. Free kick to Barcelona. I would like an early goal either side, preferably for Barcelona. I think a goal opens this game right up. It's a good tempo to the game. You know, big up to you. That was part of my Man City Leipzig watch along. That took at least 45 minutes to really get into live. Shout out to Leipzig. Rafinha over this free kick. Hey, man, you probably got one more season excluding now to show your 30 here. Can't imagine you're going to get past the hair here. Rafinha delivers. It's horrible. Casemiro sends it back where it came from. Jadon Sancho to Fred. Fred gives it back or attempts to give it back. It's terrible by Fred. Barcelona throw-in. Frankie de Jong wants to take it quickly. Tomorrow is the Leicester versus Arsenal preview on the channel. Yep, it is. 9:30 UK time. I'm only doing that at 9:30 because I want to ideally do that stream, watch the draw for the Europa League with you lot, go gym, and then come back and play FM with you lot. You know the vibes. One of the key battles, Tete Zinchenko, Iheanacho, Saliba. I hear that. Pardon me, smash the like button on the links provided, please, people. And this is in relation to the video I did quickly about Saka initially, allegedly signing a new deal. To Stegen. I don't believe Madison's a doubt. Lewandowski. Sometimes I forget you play, you know. Christensen. Barca looked very unsettled initially. They look fairly settled now. Rojo, that's a very good pass into Kessie. This is the thing, though. It's to the wrong guy. Conde. I mean, the attempt was good to find Roberto. It was horrible. In fact, United's Casemiro's giving it away. Kessie. Terrible pass by Kessie. That looked like a foul on Lisandro Martinez. Silly one by Sergio Roberto. Madison mind games. He'll be there on Sunday. Going to be a tough game. There you have it. It's mind games, man. It's mind games, man. Both teams at times looking like they're susceptible to going to sleep defensively. The only thing with Barcelona, they just got meaty. Like, look in the fight respectfully, you don't want Kessie and Sergio Roberto in the final third where you're trying to hurt the opposition, do you? Saying that, they'll be the ones to end up scoring. It's still 0-0, people, as we border on the 13th minute. Varane finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes swings his left peg at it, tries to clip it to Jadon Sancho. The second ball is falling to Weghorst. In truth, the pass from Weghorst is terrible, but Rashford's turned it into a good one, and he's up against Conde. You're about to get ripped, Conde. You don't even know. See, you're meaty. Conde's meaty. Rashford skips past him, corner kick, Man United. He's meaty, man. He's meaty. You're not on nothing, man. Absolute meaty, brother. Great touch from Rashford. A man in a lot of confidence at this moment in time. Corner kick to Manchester United from this left-hand side. Luke Shaw will take. He's played it short. It's falling to Fred. Fred's giving it back to Shaw. Shaw surely crosses it. He hasn't. This would annoy me if I was a centre-back. Fred delivers eventually, and it's terrible, really. United still have possession. Jadon Sancho, the nearest man to the ball. Nice to see him over whatever he was going through. And he's back enjoying life at Man United. And getting starts now. That's a ball from Jadon into Shaw. Can Shaw be aggressive enough and take on Conde? He's played it to Rashford. Rashford probably trying to be too clever there. Tries to skip past Conde. Conde's won it. Lewandowski. Oh, you're a man on your own there. Lewandowski's done well defensively. Kind of killed a Rojo. Rojo's done very well. The one Barcelona player that started brightly. Conde showing he's meaty, giving it straight back. Both teams in the last 5 minutes giving it away cheaply. Currently, United have had 65% of the ball. Barcelona 65, Man United 35. But that tells you stats on everything because United have been the better team so far. If you're Barca, you want to get hold of the ball, knock it about a bit, kind of provoke nerves in the Man United fan end, because you're playing 12 players essentially today, and maybe so Alex Ferguson's paying the linesmen and these things like he did when he ended our unbeaten run. Frankie De Jong skips past one. Can't like Bruno needs to do a lot better defensively. People are skipping past him too easily. Kessié, Rafinha. Conde on the overlap. Rafinha to Kessié. Kessié to Conde. Can it be a decent knock? It's a decent cross. Who is there? Varane heads it. Where is Lewandowski? Kelto Balde. Oh. Yeah, that is a pen. Bruno, you're an idiot. Bruno, you're an idiot. Bruno, you're an idiot. Bruno, you're an idiot. Bruno Fernandes, you should have scored. You're an idiot. It's a cheap foul, but you done that for no reason. If that's outside the area, it's a soft one. It's a free kick. Why on God's green earth did Bruno Fernandes do that? I don't know what you're on. Ten Hag ain't got no reaction. You might get beaten up. You wait for Lona. So stupid from Bruno. It is one. Like he's tried outside the area. It is one, bro. You've intentionally come from the left-hand side of the man, swang him and tried to win it. Why would you do that? Why on God's green earth would you do that, Bruno? Barca probably missed, but still. Why did Bruno do that? I think Lewandowski bottling, man. Like he bottled the free kick, the penalty, in the World Cup. He's bottling it. Man, who the hell wants to hear Peter Walton today? Big European game between two teams, big European teams, historical big teams. Kind of shows the fall from grace from both sides that this is a Europa League fixture and not a Champions League final. But who the hell wants to hear what Peter Walton has to say? And Leandro Trossard's older brother has given this penalty, people. Elite dark arts from Barcelona there. I mean, from United. De Gea, Varane, Casemiro. I'm seeing people kicking the spot kick area. People refusing to come out the box. Lewandowski's a bottle, man. He's missing this. He's a TikTok. He's missing. You're missing. You probably send De Gea the wrong way and clip the post. I wouldn't say the refs are horrible. It's a stupid. I can't lie. It's a soft one, but it's stupid, man. The soft one, but anywhere out on any other side of anywhere on the pitch, that's a free kick. Lewandowski's missing. Look, man, you're a crowd, you're a bottle. I'm trying to say this and hope you score, but you're gonna miss it though, man. Xavi looks like he's nervous as well. Big lethal number 9 like Lewandowski. You're nervous, Lever. You're nervous, man. You're not on it. You're nervous. You're nervous. You're nervous. Lewandowski, nervous. You nervous? Me? Oh, he shagged it. He shagged it just about. De Gea got a hand to it. He done the Pogba thing. Lewandowski puts Manchester United a goal down and puts Barcelona a goal in front. Barcelona 1, Manchester United 0. 3-2 to Barcelona in aggregate. Again, this game is far from done. As a wise man would say, 0-0, boys. United have started positively. They have to react immediately. No time to feel sorry for yourself. Very stupid by Bruno, especially considering he should have scored. Jammy. De Gea, to be fair to his credit, he didn't fall for none of the shenanigans. And he's kind of like tried to pre-guess bottom left. He's clocked that it's going to the it's going to the fork. It's going high. He's got a sly right hand on it, but there's just enough on it. Pardon me, DG. Yo, DG, how will this game play out? I think Man United will come from behind, man. Rashford going to score too. Bruno is lucky he wasn't a player in the 90s/2000s with the last 5 minutes. I mean, Bruno, make yourself a hero. I mean, when I conceded the penalty in Sunday League, I scored the winner in the cup. And I was the captain, Sunday League and that, but still, boy. United need to remember, there's 19 minutes played. There's a lot of football, Jadon Sancho's tried to find Luke Shaw. Rojo, it is a foul, but I don't think it's been given. And they both tried to do each other. Luke Shaw's realised I'm going to get fouled. He's knocked the ball and crashed into a Rojo. Rojo slide not looked and acted. Bruno, stop moaning with the ref, man. It's gone. Wan-Bissaka getting coaching from Ten Hag. Like, fam, your touch is awful, but try, bro. That run-up don't make sense. Fighting on four fronts hype. Come on, Barca. Good evening. Right back at you, Graham, and everyone else tuned in. De Gea must be annoyed with himself. He nearly got it. Yeah, man. He should be. He tried, though. Why did Bruno do that? Like, and the cheek, Bruno after, he's like, why did you do that? I mean, is it a soft pen? Of course, but in the present day, you know this is a penalty. Keep your hands off people. Barca check didn't bounce this week for the officials. Ref does look like he could be Trossard's bro. I told you, look at the ref properly. That could be Leandro Trossard's brother, older brother, cousin, maybe even dad. Not super behind, but got to play a game. You have to. And as I say, every game that we do a watch along, spare a thought for the manager. Because Ten Hag or Xavi, you can't account for them things. Araujo's had a terrible time with injuries. I don't know if that's his day done. But yeah. We got you lot for tuning in. We're waiting for the game to restart with Ter Stegen. It's gone long. And the one thing you say, Barcelona, I wouldn't say yet, but United are technically going out at some point. I mean, on the counter, they can harm you, and they can harm you in general. Busquets just glides past Sancho effortlessly. That's another foul. Surely, ref has said no. Try and take advantage of the gaps United leave. Kessié, oh, that was a good attempt. I can't lie, Barca is starting to act, man. They're just diving for everything now. Lewandowski, it's not a foul. I want United to go out, but come on, man. What are you looking around for? This is why Benzema's better than you. That's why Suarez is better than you. Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Fred, Casemiro, Fred, good passage of play. Fred, Wan-Bissaka finds Weghorst. Got to get fouled there, Weghorst. It does well. United can get out there. Apparently, Union Berlin are beating Ajax a goal to nil, courtesy of a penalty. Bruno acts so entitled, always fighting for an advantage. Amanti. United fans said they're winning easily at their ground. But hey, you never know what could happen, man. We saw Liverpool 2 goals up. How did that game end, man? Luke Shaw tries to find Bruno Fernandes. He doesn't get enough contact. There's enough time, man. I know Rashford is off the left, yeah, but could it be worth him just staying central and making a run off that right-hand side? Because a couple of times Bruno's got that ball in threatening areas, you know. And had it have been Rashford, he might have been able to get something. Varane against Lewandowski off the ball there. Wait, Argy Bargy. Balde, who won the penalty for Barcelona, up against Bruno again. It's funny because a couple of times I said Bruno needs to do better defensively, and he's gonna done that. Don't doubt a Rashford goal. You can't doubt a Rashford goal with the form he's in, bro. Can't doubt the form he's in. He's moving mad. Kessié started well as well. Shakhtar winning a goal to nil against Rennes. Traore is bagged. Big up Graham, our correspondent. Barcelona on this right-hand side. Rafinha's been missing for, you know, the majority of his Barcelona career. Kessié's moving mad, you know. He's trying to show Xavi I can play football. He's found Balde. There's too much on it from Balde. Wan-Bissaka hooks it clear. Kessié is trying to ball out on the lowest of keys. It was a soft pen, but that don't mean it's not a pen. Anywhere else on the pitch, I can't lie, it's a free kick. Game of this magnitude, and it's in general, you don't want to see free penalties given for that, but Bruno should know better. Like we all should. Shouldn't do that. Has to make himself a hero. De Jong wanted too long on the ball. United have picked his pocket. Jadon Sancho has been very narrow today, operating in this 10, loses the ball though. Christensen. Oh, nonchalant pass from him. Rafinha's done well. Rafinha with a cute little flick. Conde and Rafinha. Maybe I take back what I said about this right-hand side. Busquets. Olden but golden. Of course I'm an Arsenal fan, but I think it's a pen, bro. Like, I mean, you're just hearing what you want to hear at this moment in time. I said it's a soft pen. I literally said it's a soft pen. It's a pen you don't want to see given in the game, but these things are part of it now. Anytime you put your hands on someone in the box, you're playing a dangerous game. And whether I think it's a soft pen or not, if that happens anywhere on the football pitch, it's a free kick. He's tried to be smart. He's ran one side of him, pushed, like kind of pulled him and tried to go the other. You don't do that in your box. Soft pen or not, prevention's better than cure. If you know the away for referees are bookie, why give the decision to make? Beef the referee for, man. Don't beef me, man. But don't do selective hearing, man. If you're going to get on to me, listen to specifically what I've said. Nonetheless, 24 minutes in, Bruno Fernandes free kick. It's a soft free kick, but it is a free kick. Why are Barcelona getting vexed? He's waited for you, Sergi Roberto. And to be fair, you've got the ball, actually. This is what play acting does. I thought Rennes was going in for a win against Shakhtar. They've been in good form. Rashford will score. Conde is going to struggle. He's in trouble. Xavi being told off by Leandro Trossard's older brother today. Ref, we get it. You're reffing Man United, Barcelona. Can we hurry up with the game, please? There's still 20-odd minutes left of this first half. Goal disallowed for Shakhtar by VAR. I just joined what I missed. A penalty to Lewandowski. They almost got a hand to it. Christensen. Well, he's been playing good today, but ever since I saw that video, how that article, you don't like playing big games and that, you're in trouble. I don't think it ends 1-0 Barcelona. I think we're actually set for extra time. That's a good ref. Come on, ref, you're acting. Lisandro Martinez. I don't even care about Man United, but Lisandro Martinez is half the size of Lewandowski. Lewandowski, I guess it's a good free kick to win, but you're acting, ref. You're acting. No way on God's green earth is that a free kick. Come on, man. Fudge. I don't want to get demonetized on that. Wow. It's getting mad. Bro, I haven't seen Ten Hag mad before. He's getting mad. These type of games can't do that. 100% was a pen. Don't give the ref a decision. That's the only way you can kind of win in today's day and age. Ten Hag getting in trouble by Leandro Trossard's older brother now. Referee talking to Ten Hag. Surely, is that Kessié? Surely offside there. Ref says no. That's how you tackle. Lisandro Martinez has done well. I don't think he knows much about the second, but it's being blocked. And finally, the offside flag has gone up. I don't know what was going on there. But if I'm United, this ref has shown that he's on shagging. Take a tumble. Give the ref a decision to make. Oh, do you know what? Yeah. Had that have amounted to something? I'm not sure because I thought it was offside. It didn't appear that from that angle. Pardon me. United just need to control their emotions. Don't get too excited. Now's not the time to throw 11 bodies forward. Come on, Arsenal's under 80. We're drawing 1-1 with Cambridge. Come on, I want this FA Youth Cup, man. Bring that home. This is all getting petty. I'm calling 10 minutes extra time. Rashford's got a goal in him, man. Don't you think it's crazy, people? Yeah, like if you look at the Barcelona flag, you see a British sign or British flag. Don't you think that's crazy? Half the time when you look at these top European clubs, like there's always some British beginnings there, just like AC Milan. Crazy. 27 odd minutes in, people. Barcelona are winning 1-0 and 3-2 on aggregate. Lisandro Martinez, a good attempt of a ball application, dead. Bayern Leverkusen beat Monaco on penalties. Did Hudson-Odoi score? Did he play? Is there an agenda? Ter Stegen. Keita Balde, baggy touch by him. He's fortunate, very fortunate. I mean, United's Fred doesn't need to do that. You're losing, you're kicking the ball away and all of that. I'm torn with this game because I do want fixture build-up for United with their lack of quality depth. It can help in the title race. I hear that. I think we're more likely to beat United than Barcelona because at least if we lose to Man United, to a degree, it'll be decided on the football pitch, as you've seen with UEFA alone, as we've seen in 2006. Boy, can get brazy. Casemiro kicks it forward. Not really the best of passes. Can you, Man United players, make us Real Madrid fans proud? No, he didn't play and wasn't on the bench. Hudson-Odoi hype. So he said Bundesliga is easier for him. So I want to rise up the statistics, them. Crazy. But yeah. Throw in to Man United on this right-hand side. I'm just casually watching this and the Youth Cup match. Is the Youth Cup match being televised? I will watch it later. Don't worry about that. But yeah. Weghorst. Thought he tried to earn a corner there. Fred, Man United throwing deep in Barcelona territory, folks. The game's far from decided. There's a lot of football to be played. Barcelona aren't exactly the Barca of old. Fred, that's a decent knock. See, and that's the thing. To stay. Rafino tries to find De Jong. Lisandro Martinez having none of that. Does quite well. Is he going to go home to De Gea or try and go forward? I think he's caught in two minds. He says, you know what, safety first, finds De Gea. De Gea. I don't know what that was from De Gea there. And is it a Man United throw? I think the linesman has said there. Didn't work out what that was. Hudson-Odoi only 1 assist, 150k a week. Boy, it's not who you know. I mean, it's not what you know. It's who you know, innit? Shout out to him. Like the young IC3 getting paid off them, man. Give him that. Lisandro Martinez, what a player he is. De Gea. And I mean, I'd say to go to the next level, United just have to do better in their build-up play, which Ten Hag's going to pattern. Ten Hag, to Stegen improved so much after his injury. Lisandro Martinez in possession. Appreciative of all of you lot tuned in, people. 107 of you locked in on YouTube, 43 likes. Twitch gang, you're doing amazing. Jadon Sancho's lost the ball cheaply there. Conde. Rafino losing it cheaply. Battle of the meaty ones there. Wan-Bissaka. Varane. Very tight and congested now in these last couple of stages. Wan-Bissaka looking to advance. Has Bruno Fernandes to his right. Has to check back and finds him. Will he deliver? Says, you know what, Fred, here you go. Fred. Casemiro. Decent attempted knock into Sancho. It's an important touch on that ball from a Barca man. Or Jadon could have been in. Varane's made a mess of that header. Bruno's helped him out. Lisandro has also done it. And United still retain possession. Bruno Fernandes has found Varane. Varane finds Weghorst. Weghorst. What can he do? He's by himself, though. Tries to actually... You know what? Jadon was making a run. He tried to find him. It got blocked. Wan-Bissaka. Varane. Bruno. Not the best of passes from Bruno, but Lisandro turns it into a decent one. Lisandro Martinez. Sure. Rashford needs to step up in games like these. To be fair to you though, you're right, but he turned up for them in Barcelona. I'm not saying Rashford doesn't have to turn up today, but like the other players have to rise to the occasion as well, man. I'm not saying you're not saying that. Cambridge winning, raw penalty for Arsenal. To be fair, I told man about Cambridge, they dumped out Chelsea. They've got a special group of lads over them sides right now, man. What's this? Start with this one first. Wan-Bissaka throwing. Lisandro Martinez to De Gea. Time's flying, isn't it, people? Big up to you lot. It's a testament to you lot and obviously the quality of their game. Long ball forward from Man United. Christensen wins the first. De Jong and Busquets sweep up. Is that a handball from Busquets? Probably not. Ref hasn't agreed. Keita Balde. Fullback union to fullback union as he finds Conde. Conde advancing. Conde. Rafino. This guy's crap, man. Good game, man. Just under 15 minutes left until the end of this first half, people. Kessier. Sergi Roberto. Big up you, because how on God's green earth are you still at Barcelona? How? Conde and Cole trying to go forward. Baby Saka, 2-2. Cole's a Dewberry. Let's go. Barca need a new right back, not going to lie. Conde's an awkward one, man, because he probably looks more comfortable at centre half, but I think he's more of a right back. Rafinha chasing his first touch. Fred, Jadon Sancho in this 10. Knocks it into the path for Bruno. Bruno versus De Jong. De Jong's always going to win that race. Goes home to his keeper. You know what they say, home is where the heart at. Just as I kind of said that, Conde ain't a right back, bro. Plays better at centre back. Yeah. Don't know why, though. I agree with that, like as I said, but I just prefer him at right back. Christensen. Frankie De Jong. De Jong backs himself in possession, man. Doing too much. Surely that's a handball by Rashford. Ref don't agree with that. United are in possession. Marcus Rashford has to switch play. Does switch play. Wan-Bissaka. United need to do what they were doing in the opening stages and keep moving the ball faster. It's just slowed down. Obviously, people are probably tired. Wan-Bissaka, that's a decent knock. Bruno Fernandes. The ball's not dead yet. Bruno squares it to Jadon. Jadon to Casemiro. Not quite room for anyone to have the shot. Wan-Bissaka, hit it, lad. Fullback union, lad. Nah, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You need to swing your left peg at that. Fred. That's the thing. United are kind of relying on certain man that ain't got it in them, man. Busquets is still quality, man. When your game is based on this upstairs, you're going to be lit in it. I mean, had that have had less venom in that, Fred, that could have just went in. But it's gone over. As I said, not that I want that to be the case, but with 10 minutes to go until half-time, United are far from out of this. There's a lot of football to be played. The only thing they've got to be mindful of, as the more the game kind of ticks on, they've got to throw more forward. And how many times have you seen in life, you're chasing an equalizer, the other team hit you on the break at some point? For Barca, I'm not going to lie, you got several experienced players out there. Ter Stegen, Christensen, Roberto, players that have either won stuff or been in the game for a while. Busquets, Keita Balde skips past Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka does a get back, but his sliding tackle inadvertently knocks it into the path of Barcelona. Rafinha, so this is probably where this thing ends. Right, he's found Conde. It's a half decent ball in. Sergio Roberto, terrible by him. Fred, Balde's onto it. Never a foul. Throw into Man United, surely. Balde's not a foul, my guy. You got your little pen. That's your highlights done. Busquets, really good Barca legend for sure. Conde could do a job at right back, but against Rashford, I would want Tommy against him. All they have up front is Rashford. If he don't score, Bruno is the only one who might score. I hear that, but you never know, man. Time to be a hero. If you guys versus Real Madrid, no mercy. What happened the last time Arsenal played Real Madrid, though? Come get your chain back. Belotti has scored for Roma. Roma 1, Salzburg 0. Marcus Rashford skips past one. Araujo won't let him have the shot. It's a good tackle by him. Lisandro Martinez. Busquets, best defensive mid of his generation. Well, arguably, yeah, for the way he plays that 6 role. It's more of a cultural sort of 6. It's not the composing, I don't like to say the word, but thug in the middle of the park, change the role essentially. Rafinha finds Lewandowski, gives it back. Lewandowski gives it straight to Luke Shaw. Weghorst, Christensen wins it back. Araujo puts his foot through it. It's given straight. Both teams at times have been quite sloppy. Bring it on, man. Hopefully next year, my guy. Probably will destroy us, but Arsenal have never been in these fixtures for a hot sec, so let's get back in there. Lisandro Martinez has found De Gea. Luke Shaw. As I said, for United, need to move it a lot quicker, man. Not on a panicky thing, but move it a lot quicker. I mean, the idea was good from Casemiro, but the application was terrible, unusual, unlikely, and unusually from him. He's giving it straight back to Barcelona. Christensen in possession. Gives it back to his goalie. Smash the like button if you have not done such already, people. We have 48 likes. Don't forget, people, to check out the Bukayo Saka transfer video I did for you guys. Tomorrow, at 11 a.m., we're watching the Europa League live draw, regardless what happens today. 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, UK time. Obviously, we're going to be speaking Arsenal. 4:30, Twitch game, we're playing Football Manager. Saturday, we're watching Leicester against Arsenal. Content. Appreciative to having you lot on, people, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Christensen. Goes on a run. Kessié. Well, Bandulu skills from Kessié, but it banged. Kessié in possession. I don't even think he meant that. That's a ball from Kessié to Conde, though. Conde, you're meaty if you can't keep that in. Conde keeps it in. Conde cuts it back to Rafinha. This is where it's done, isn't it? Rafinha. This guy's meaty, man. This guy's meaty, man. This guy's meaty, man. Good little passage of play from Barcelona. I guess it's set up by Roberto expertly. Rafinha's entitled to take the shot. But I don't think that's why Barcelona bought you. And I don't think that's the highlights package they watched when they were deciding to buy you. Elite time wasting for Barcelona. DG sees Rafinha and loses hope. He don't believe in himself. How can I believe in you? United. Oh, it's Weghorst. Weghorst tried, but he's not quick, is it? Slightly Rashford might have to go up front. Or I know he doesn't really excel on the right, but I would, if I was United or Ten Hag, I'd want Rashford to run into this right-hand channel once again, purely because there's just a couple of times because there's bare space there. Come on, man. Make it bare nice. Ten Hag's emotions killing me, man. He goes from looking like he's just going to kill you to being happy to being sad. Being a manager is a madness. Through next year, top 5 gets you Champions League, which means extra game. Good news. Not really understanding United's plan here. They're better playing at pace. It's true. But you can't always do that. But things that can be done in one touch, do it in one touch. If you can do it in 2, why you take it 4? Ball over the top from Barcelona. Luke Shaw's done well. It's fallen to, who is that? Sergio Roberto. Bandulu Utes. Keita Balde. Frankie de Jong. Up against Bruno Fernandes. Says safe. It's gone to Rafinha. Lewandowski. Conde. Lewandowski going to get in the box. Conde. Does well, actually, to keep possession. Finds Sergio Busquets. De Jong. This guy's messed, man. This guy's messed. It's the way he draws you in to make the foul and just busts out. Good passage of play by Barcelona here. Kessié. To be fair, as media as Barcelona by their own standards, they're still ballers, isn't it? Keita Balde. Sergio Roberto. Balde's in there. It's falling to Rafinha. Rafinha to Lewandowski. Lewandowski could be in here. Finds Conde. Conde delivers. Can't find a shirt. Wan-Bissaka heads clear. Weghorst hasn't hit a hand ref. Kessié. Relentless pressure by Barcelona. Kessié. This guy is strong. That's them Wakanda Utes there. Strong as hell. Weghorst, it's a foul, bro. It's a foul, man. But to be fair, he could be right in appealing for a foul. Kessié is strong. That man there. The diet is crazy. Hey, Fabio Vieira, see what a man can do. Kessié, what's the diet plan, man? Els, which I'm not, but you're not asking me. Question for United fans: are you feeling a win for this game? This match. I think Rashford might score a brace. Roma winning 2-0. Dybala has doubled the lead. Roma 2, Salzburg 0. Mixed fortunes for the Red Bull club so far in European football. Big up DG. You notice all the players we've been linked heavily with are Mehdi, Mudryk, and Rafinha. To be fair, new clubs and that, and they might turn it around, but I see that warrant and I effing love it, mate. Especially Mudryk. Rafinha, cool. He weren't twerking. De Jong delivers. It's that corner kick for Man United. To be fair, Casemiro vexed, but you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. Really, someone could have told Casemiro he's by himself, really. But yeah, man. Mudryk, I want Mudryk to fail because you was actually twerking for Arsenal. At least Rafinha was keeping his mouth shut. You was doing too much. The game's the game. Agendas have to agenda. Corner's taking short. Rafinha. It's meaty from him. Basically done the defending for Barcelona. I mean, for Man United. Balde puts it back in the mixer. It's horrible from him, really. Man United just can't get out their own half for a minute. Araujo's nonchalantly swiped at it. Christensen versus Casemiro. Casemiro wins it. Fred does very well there, Fred. Jadon Sancho. Wanted one touch too many. Barcelona again win it back. In fact, United have now. And they've given it away. Can't keep up with this, people. Big up you lot. Busquets goes home to Ter Stegen. This is a crazy game of football. Shout out to you lot, people, for watching it with the guy. DG Nation. So you see the shirt, mate. Throw into Barcelona, people. No clue how much has been added on. We're in the 44th minute. Shout Steve McLaren, man. You know, I think you should do Ten Hag, mate. Bring on Harry Maguire. Christensen knocks it into the channels. Don't know what that was. Mourinho didn't even celebrate. Big up the gaffer. Elite. Moving like me in Football Manager. What a manager Rafinha is. Manager. Player he is. Mourinho is. Well, yeah, manager. What am I talking about? Man said something else. Sorry, my attention was taken. I think De Gea is shouting at a ball boy. It's 2-0 for Union Berlin against Ajax. To be fair, Ajax need to go up. Barca could be in here. Oh, they're lucky. Kessié blocked. Barcelona are moving mad. Man United are moving mad as well. Barcelona, I can't lie. Man United need half-time. They need half-time. Lisandro Martinez, who hasn't put a foot wrong. Him and De Gea, I don't know what they're smoking. De Gea must have been watching the Champions League goalie highlights of Alisson and Courtois. Casemiro, inadvertently, the second block, he didn't know too much about it. It could have went from bad to worse there. Man United are in possession. What? I need to see that again, but is the ref giving a free kick against Man United? Some of these fouls, pardon me, the ref's doing too much. I like a ref that in games like this puts his authority, but in a game like this, to a degree, you have to let it run. Or you get like this where you're overdoing it. Man said they need half-time and 5 more players. Kidding aside, Man United not on it today. Trossard in the earpiece, pulling the strings. Boy, long ball forward. Lewandowski's won it. Oh, he's played Kessié. Kessié, pull it back across, lad. Goal kick, surely. It's come off Kessié. Having a good start to the game, Kessié. If I'm completely honest with you. Very good start to the game. De Gea. 30 seconds left of this half, people, or, 36 seconds if you want to be technical. Long ball forward by De Gea. First and seconds, boys. Busquets wins the first. Casemiro wins the second. But he's knocked it straight back to Barcelona. And, Ten Hag, Ter Stegen will take his absolute time. He's got 20 seconds. Take as long as he needs to pick up that ball. Game management settings. Finally puts the ball in his hands. United haven't looked this disorganized in a while. I think there's mental aspects because United started brightly. It's just after that penalty, I don't know, man. They've just gone into a shell, gone into old habits. People are not doing the basics well enough. Evidently, they need a couple of players for depth purposes. Currently, people, it is halftime. The difference is the Bruno Fernandes penalty he's given away for Lewandowski to bag. Bruno Fernandes, within the first 3 minutes of the game, had a chance which, Rashford has scored from at that typical range. Shout yourself, Jay. Hope you're doing well and safe. Hope you all are, people. Hope you're all having a great week. Hope you're all in good health and your loved ones as well. It's also halftime between Union Berlin and Ajax, people. Once again, Twitch Gang Champions League draw from 11 a.m. YouTube ones. I'll be live at 9:30 tomorrow to speak Arsenal with you guys. Make sure you set your reminders on vids. You smash like buttons. You're comfortable. What have you lot made of that first half, people? Not too much in it. I think United have kind of... To say it's pressed the self-destruct button would be a lie, but kind of just crept into bad habits and kind of summed up with what happened there. Don't think they're moving the ball quick enough. Think there's evident limitations on the United squad that Ten Hag would love to probably in the summer get a few through the door. For Barca, managing the game well. The next goal is absolutely vital. Barca really own all the refs in the land. Brazy just reached. Big up DG in the nation. Josh, one love. The last 15 was a difficult one to watch. To be fair, I think there's been a good start to the game. Well, good 45 minutes to the game. It's been fairly end-to-end. It's been open. There's been drama. It's had a good tempo for the neutrals to watch. from as a rival, I've got no heart for a Man United performance. Don't care if they win trophies. Barcelona, I haven't got much love for them because Messi's not there no more and they cheated us in 06. But without my fan cap on and from a neutral point of view, it's quite damning, man, that this was a game that would decide who was going to win the Champions League a few years ago. You see what Dybala did. Dybala's doing quite good in Rome, isn't he? After Juventus didn't want to give him the piece. I mean, they say, you know what? They say Jose plays negative football. Roma are bopping it, people. Roma are absolutely bopping it. Apparently, Lewandowski with Barcelona has played 30 games, 25 goals, and 6 assists, people. Crazy. Di Maria scored a lovely goal. Where are all those United fans saying they were going to cook Barca? They got 45 minutes to do it. I'm here for the up watch too. Barca's been dog-ish. Bruno got blood on his hands if he doesn't get a goal and assist. Would like to draw Shakhtar and get revenge on them for Mudryk. It's true, but them away games there are kind of brazy. For me, when it comes to the Prem at crucial periods and also in Europe, it's them away games, man. Because Arsenal, you know what we haven't done in the Europa League in the latter stages, excluding the final? We haven't killed teams at home, or in the first leg. We didn't kill Villarreal. We didn't kill Olympiacos one year. We didn't kill Atletico Madrid. Yeah. A man said I should have shot some fireworks outside Barca's hotels. Currently, madman. Where the Europa League is concerned, people, today PSV did beat Sevilla 2-0 with 10 men. However, they're out because they lost to Sevilla 3-2 on aggregate. Juventus are through as they won today 3-0 against 10 men Nantes. They did, however, win 4-1 on aggregate. Sporting Lisbon won 5-1 on aggregate. They also, imagine you had a bet, people. 3 games, there's been a man sent off. 10-man Michelin lost 4-0 to Sporting Lisbon. Sporting have won 5-1. I think Leverkusen beat Monaco today on penalties after the aggregate scoreline was 5-5. Technically, people, Leverkusen won the tie 3-2 in the 90. Union Berlin, as Graham has said, people shout to him, are 2 goals up against Ajax. Currently, Salzburg have some making up to do because Roma have completely turned it around and scored 2 goals today and tipped the balance of that tie 2-1 in their favor. Currently, it's 0-0 between Rennes and Shakhtar Donetsk. Currently, Shakhtar Donetsk are winning 3-1 on aggregate. And it's 3-2 on aggregate to Barcelona, obviously, because Barcelona have a 1-goal lead here. Pardon me. I'm kind of scared because United can turn it on at any moment. When is the draw? 11 a.m. So I'll be, if you join me on Twitch, we'll be watching it together at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So there you have it. I'm an Arsenal fan and I want United to win. If you're on that more game stuff, then fair enough. But nah, I want them to go out, man. We've got more chance of beating Man United than Barcelona because you're playing refs. It's Eriksen and Sabitzer are on the bench. I can check for you. I wouldn't imagine Eriksen is for some reason, or he might have even started today. Yeah, not on the bench. They're not on the bench. Barcelona hardly got anyone on the bench. Lindelof, Maguire, Malacia, Sabitzer is on the bench. Anthony's on the bench. Delot's on the bench. Not that he'll be called upon, but Tom Heaton's on the bench. Pelisteri, Alanga, Scott McTominay, Garnacho, and young Kobe Mainoo make up Man United's bench. I can't lie, DG. I love to see Bruno play with the Bozo play. Amen. I'm on more games and I'm on the I hate Barca now because of how dodgy they are. Wave. I hear that, but man can't be praising these things. So, DG, do you think it's a pen? As I've said, I'm in 2 minds. Initially, soft pen shouldn't be given. Games like this shouldn't be this. That's not the first or the last time we're going to see that. I don't think it is. Like, for what I class as football and grew up with football, that's not a pen. What I would say in the current day is a pen. At most, it's a soft pen, but does a soft pen mean it's not a pen? Also, regardless of the penalty, if that happens any other area on the football pitch, I think that is a free kick to Barcelona. I'm sure a lot of you lot will agree too. And Bruno Fernandes, you should have scored before that. You're one of the most experienced players at Man United. You was doing all the chattings in the press conferences. Why are you putting hands on the guy there? There's no need to do that. You've given the ref a decision to make. And in Europe, it's gazy, it's brazy. Referees in general don't give the man a decision to make. Because Balde's still got a lot to do. He's not immediate. Yeah, the ball's in United's box, but he's not threatening. Last minute Arsenal winner. Come on, Alan. Come on, Alan. I think it's a pen, bro. My man had spun Bruno. Exactly. Bruno tried to be smart. Bruno's tried to, it's like a man being in front of me. And I'm trying to run on the right hand side around him. I've pulled him on the left. We all do that all the time in Sunday League, bro. Shouldn't be doing that. The lot will be the first sub. You'd imagine Anthony the lot, these kind of man could come on. Probably could take off Weghorst and put the Jadens or Brunos more centrally and sacrifice him. How's the game, DG? I think decent tempo. It's going to jinx, but Lewandowski hasn't done anything both legs, and we gift him a stat pad goal. Banduli pen as well. PSV were playing at home and their fans were going nuts in the stadium. I think that's how they win games. Big up T19. Yes, people. Big up DJ in the nation. Loving Agent Bruno at work. Is Weghorst going to work out, DG? He can't play 9-10, hit and miss. If he can't hold up the ball, he can't do nothing. He's a placeholder, in it, you know. Again, who knows? He might be given a permanent deal. There's a lot of games United are playing currently this season and next season. In terms of an out-and-out striker, I know he's playing as a 10, but you don't really have that. United obviously going to bring one in, whether that's Vlahovic, Osimhen, whoever, of a higher caliber, but you might just let him be part of the squad. Not Arteta. Ten Hag kind of knows how he deals with, but you'd imagine he's a stopgap, he's a placeholder, and he'll go back to Besiktas or wherever he was from. As I said, within 3 minutes, Bruno should have scored, man. How many times have you seen Rashford there? Bruno's got, not that I can tell professional footballer anything about finishing the chance, but you've made the good run. First touch is good. The second touch is good. Surely you've got to work to Stegen and pull it across him. Hasn't done any of that, and it's a good save from Ter Stegen, but playing devil's advocate, is it a good save or is it a poor shot? Or is it both? I don't know. No lie, you can see the difference between Laura and Benny. The latter is streets ahead. Burnley. Oh, Burnley. Oh, crap. Yeah, for some reason I thought he was at Besiktas. Why do I think Weghorst has been at Besiktas? Let me type his name on Google. Oh, because he was at Besiktas on loan. Yeah, he's Burnley. Fair enough. He's living the dream, though. Man, are playing in knockout competitions in Europe all the way from Burnley. In fact, saying that company's got them playing half-decent football these days. So it's not quite the Sean Dyche stuff. And to be fair, Sean Dyche took 3 points off Arsenal, and we've got Everton next week, midweek. They are rather fortunate that little bookie pass he didn't result to a second. I think Casemiro's been good. Very good. All right, shout out you lot with these sort of comments, man. Shout out you lot with these sort of comments off topic. Got a big up DG. Mad interview with Fabrice Mwamba. Actually hope this becomes a weekly reoccurrence because that was a very good watch indeed. Big up DG all the way. Appreciate that. Arnold, you're a cool guy, man. You got I actually know you. Big up you, but reoccurrence. You didn't spell that though. You didn't spell that. Big up you, man. You're not really a good gaffer, but you know good content creators. Nah, it's all love, man. Shout out you lot. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Don't start crying. Sancho barely got into the game. Is Rojinak at under 18 any good? Yeah, decent little right back. You know, very good set pick, very good deliverer of a ball. Like if you go and watch the Chelsea highlights at under 18s level where they won 4-1 in the game before, they're obviously playing Cambridge today, scored a peach of a free kick. And I don't quite think it's better, but the free kick was lit. And he set up Amari Benjamin's second quite good. It's a lovely cross. Sancho might just be media, can't lie. Stardog and Maggie, man. He was the one that scored. See, fullback union, man. I keep telling you, lot. I keep telling you, lot. In the last couple of weeks at football at all levels, Balde's won a penalty. Zinchenko scored an important goal. Bro, the fullbacks, man. The fullbacks. The most important. Lewandowski is just a physical Aubameyang without as much pace. Nah, to be fair, Lewandowski can do link-up play. He's just hiding. Even the left back assisted his goal. See what our fullbacks are doing, whether it's inverted, whether it's traditional, whatever. Sacco, give it a rest. Give it a rest. Game done, by the way. One love for that. DG, you heard about the Rafinha links again. Is it links or did we have a bid in January rejected? That just tells me we were scrambling trying to find a winger and we thought, you know what, dude, Tuesday we tried to get Rafinha in the summer. It's not really working for him right now at Barcelona. Let's see if we can give them an offer which technically is a little profit. Yeah, they're going to nip it in the bud in 6 months. Didn't happen, did it? Friday morning in Switzerland is the Europa League draw. Chicken Royale even banging as well. Busquets effortlessly controlling tempo at his age. Beautiful to watch. What a cultured footballer Busquets is, man. I wonder if he does this management thing. 72 likes. Can we get to 100 people? Please hit the like button if you have not done such already. Shout out to you, look. Where is my phone? It's here somewhere. Big up to you, look. Should be charged now. What are you lot saying? Make sure you're checking out the rest of the videos, people. Allegedly, Saka is ever closer to signing a new deal at this football club, and it's all but done. I love you, Saka. You are the love of my life. I love you, Saka. I let you bang my wife. I love you, Saka. Maybe not that, but if someone's got it, why not? Absolutely fuck you up. Greetings, man. Greetings. Kenneth and where it started, me back. You know what they're gonna. If United lose, you know what's gonna happen on social media. There's always someone that takes that picture of Troops where he's smoking and says it's Jadon Sancho. I can't lie. There was one picture of Troops and expressions, and they said it's Elanga and Sancho. It's hella funny, man. DG, what do you think about the young in the 8 for Arsenal next season would suit the system? Yeah, I think about him. I'd love to spend the night with, taking Kelly Rowland out for a date as well. Well, if you ain't got fee for a football manager, the young, you never know in life, but the young Jude Bellingham, it would be lovely, but you can forget about that, man. There's Xhaka at home. Can forget all about that. DJ, are we looking weak in our recruitment team and backroom team? There's always issues in getting transfers. I wouldn't say weak because we've got, but to be fair, we've got some good players in. I would say, where it comes to major targets like the Mudryks, the Caicedos, at the time, Douglas Luiz, Rafinha, you ain't got none of these over the line. So there's that. And I think evidently at Arsenal, we need to become better at selling players for decent money, especially because valuation and players' abilities, there's no correlation anymore, is there? We spent 70 odd for Pepe. The team we're watching spent 70 odd, 80 odd on Harry Maguire. There's robberies to be pulling out here, really. There's cowboy dealings to be done. Can we compete for the Europa and Prem, or should we rest players in the Europa? Go for both. I don't know how you do it. I don't care how we do it. Go for both. We ain't. Well, in my lifetime, we have won European trophies, but Arsenal don't have a divine history with European trophies. And if this team want to be in an ideal world, I know the squad will evolve, but if you want to be a team that competes for everything, compete for everything. And I'm sure the players aren't sitting there and say, forget the Europa League or the Prem, because if you don't win the Premier League, there will be a substitution for Man United. It looks like Anthony is coming on, Weghorst off. So there you have it. To be fair, Sancho probably moves up. No, Sancho stays in the 10 and plays there more organically, innit? And you've got Anthony. Anthony gives the fullback something to think about. Probably going to play off the right. Balde's been going forward hell a lot. He's quite quick as well. He's got something to think about. Weghorst is out. Anthony is in. A man said, wait, Sancho is playing. That is harsh. Damn, can't believe I bossed Case yesterday for throwing 6 figs on Man City yesterday. Yeah, you got out of it. 20 more likes and we've hit 100. Martin Horse United fans try to gas him in the 10 media. 10 things media, man. Come on, man. Stinking up the place. Second half, soon kick off, people. Barcelona to kick off because evidently Man United kicked off in the first half. Come on, ref. Oh, sorry, folks. Full stop. And now we have it. Ref, check your bank balance. Check your bank transfer. Another penalty, please. Throw in to Conde. Jadon Sancho off this left, actually. Bruno in the 10, Anthony out wide. Fair enough. I can't lie, I forgot about Bruno. How can I forget about him? Rice will be the number 1 target for midfield in the summer. We'll have to see if we can Graham. They have to get it done. And if you don't get it done, Neves, Zubamendi, all these guys you've been linked with get it done. Sancho's giving the ball away there. Busquets, Kessier's been good. Lewandowski bullied off the ball there. Bullied himself off the ball. United fans ain't seen adversity under Ten Hag. The reaction will be interesting if they lose. But they're going to have to pick themselves up because regardless of what happens today, you got a cup final on Sunday. De Gea, long ball forward. Rashford playing through the middle. I mean, that weren't the best of fit decisions. Casemiro. DG, can we beat this Barca team? Nope. They play with 12 players, bro. You know how Barca gets. You see what happened. Van Persie's in the studio. You saw what happened with Van Persie when he got sent off. You saw what happened in the Euros. I mean, in 06 in the Champions League final. These are crazy. Sancho at Arsenal, I'll take him. Actually, a decent South London winger, not like that double barrel name you stealing a living at Chelsea. Can't even get a game for Leverkusen. Bruno Fernandes, I thought he'd shoot. Fred! Oh, it's 1-1. Is it standing? Instant impact. I told you there's a lot of football to play. There's a lot of football to play. Fred Tastic is back for Man United. Barcelona pressing the self-capitulation button there. Instant reply from Man United. Barcelona went to sleep there. Fred Tastic. The boys from Brazil, all ecstatic. Bruno Fernandes looks to be the happiest man. And this is the problem with Barcelona. Boy. Terrible from Barcelona. Terrible. 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 Great for Man United, but terrible. Shout out to Bruno for electing not to shoot. He's found Fred. It's a good finish from Fred. He's taking a touch in his stride. He just got something on it with his weaker peg and put it in the back of the net. What United failed to do in the first half. Barca caught on the transition. There you have it. Game on. Extra time potentially on the horizon. Boy. Fred Tastic. Terrible defending. Barca, that was terrible. And Barca going to press the self-capitulation button now. Conde. Kessié. Knocks it into the channels. Gets it back. There's a foul off the ball for Rafinha. Kessié says, I'll run. Lisandro Martinez. Oh, maybe Kessié was better off taking a foul there. Barca overrated. Oh, they're not that much when you first goal for Fred in 6 games. They're not that much when you haven't got to deal with the ref. They're not that much. Bruno Fernandes does a get back of himself. I swear, Barca. But as I said, I think United win this at the start. Barca not on nothing. I thought Man United would win at the Camp Nou, really. Kessié kills me. Evidently not the level. Ideally not the level, but a bit harsh on Kessié, if I'm honest. Squad player at Barcelona, nothing more. And Barca will concede again, in my opinion. I hope to be wrong. I'd rather the English team go out. That's a ball from Casemiro. Anthony's in here. Anthony. Oh, do you know what? Did Christensen get a touch on that? That's good defending, but Barcelona all over the place. I can't lie. I thought it was a corner. They said Anthony got something there. Let me see that again. Inconclusive from that angle. We need to see it again. Yeah, it looked like he got the last touch, but Barca look very open. Keita, but keep calling Keita. Balde. Anthony does well there, and he's fouled, surely, ref. See, different game. Anthony's giving them something to think about. David James. That's not my mate. Who is that? Who is that? Who told you we're mates? You ever see me with Donny? Oh, yeah, I thought. Come out this thing, man. I'm not involved with them, man. Rashford, trying to find a yard of space, twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving. What are you talking about, bro? Offside? I mean, Varane, but is Varane affecting play there? I mean, I have to see that again, but I don't know why the flag's gone there. Fair enough, though. Linesman and the refs just making up as they go along, if I'm honest. Whatever that is. Nonetheless, United 1, Barcelona 1, 3-3 on aggregate. Game on. Glad the fan base keeping the same energy with Weghorst like they do with Tony. 3-1 between Union Berlin and Ajax. There's been 4 goals. Union Berlin 3, Ajax 1. Maybe that was the game to watch, people. 50 minutes on the clock. Conde, this guy is crap, man. Gives it straight back to Luke Shaw. Fred Tastic, Brazilian. To Brazilian finds Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka doing inverted fullback. Crazy. This is how you know Barca are falling off. Anthony up against Balde. Goes home to Fred. De Gea. Boy. Fred. To be fair, not the best of passes from into him. Didn't have much to do. Ethan scoring. Miles playing well as well. Haaland doing what they need to do. It's a good day from us. Good day from us. De Gea. Yeah, man. Union Berlin, the team to watch. More drama there. The more direct approach from Barcelona from Man United killing Barcelona. Rashford could be in here. Christensen, you've lost it for your team. You're lucky Rashford. I was on something else. Barca are rattled. It's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them. Their back fours everywhere. Christensen won the first header. It fell to Rashford. He's lucky. I don't know what Rashford was on there, but he's fortunate. And then he's lost the first header and he's kicked it straight off Rashford. Barcelona giving it straight back to Casemiro, kind of like how the first half started. Anthony Casemiro, former Real Madrid man, can't get that pass to Bruno, or it could have been curtains. I don't think away goals count anymore. So extra time and penalties on the horizon if need be. Rafinha, Mehdi, Kessié pulling out to this wide right hand side. Mehdi, don't care who does it now. Someone's just got to win this in normal time, man. Ain't no one trying to see an extra half an hour of this. So, Man United, Barcelona, one of you, just do what you got to do, win the game. 89 likes, people. Close to 100. 11 more people. Hit the like button if you haven't. Come on, man. God bless those who have. Rafinha, you're not on nothing. This isn't Leeds anymore, man. Sergio Roberto. Xavi, you deserve to go out. Who told you could rock up here with Sergio Roberto? Casemiro. It's Pete. Jadon Sancho up against Conde. Conde, you're going to get ripped. I hope you don't. I'd rather United go out, but you're going to get ripped. Sancho on Saturday, man. One too many Maggies. Throwing for Man United, but that was horrible from Jadon. Bruno gives it back to him. Gives it back to Bruno. Probably the most relieved man in the ground at the moment, Bruno. What's this? What's Leandro Trossard stop the game for now? Bro stinks. This football sounds shocking. Is Dembele fit? No, he's not on the bench. Rennes have taken the lead against Shakhtar. Cambi has bagged. Shakhtar the next, who, forgive me if I'm wrong, had a goal ruled out for offside. Oh, because Haaland tax, La Masia tax. Luke Shaw delivers. It's falling to Anthony. Is he going to do the movie settings? He is. Ter Stegen collects it. DG, if away goals don't count, then why did they have the previous score on the screen? Aggregate, innit? Aggregate scoreline. Because in theory, both these teams, in theory, could lose today and still go through mathematically if it bank. Well, they can't anymore. But in theory, like there's what technically Sevilla lost today. Yeah, Sevilla lost today, did they not? And PSV won. But on aggregate, the other team's gone through. So yeah, don't quite apply to this game anymore, but still. Christensen. No, you've won the champs and all of that with Chelsea, but after you said you don't enjoy big games, if I'm a United player, that's the one. Balde plays it forward. Sergio Roberto, fair enough. That's a good little run forward here. Balde keeps it in, surely, ref. So ref doesn't agree. Throw in Man United. I want extra time so we Newcastle can get a leg up. Boy, Alex Ferguson in the building. Raw Ferguson, is that ain't gonna be nice seats. Everyone's there in it. Whoever these are, everyone and their nan. They're corporate folks. Why people say, remember, this is a Barca team without Pedri, Gavi, Dembele. Yeah, but you're in Europa League with them brothers, and it doesn't matter. Everyone gets injured. Who cares? De Jong, Balde, two of Barca's better players, really. I don't know if Xavi's the guy, man. He might be the guy. Time will tell, but yeah. Conde, everything you do is meaty. This right-hand side sucks for Barcelona. Absolutely sucks. Hope Barca won't do a Liverpool thing today. Barca have the ability to capitulate. Would you take Fatty at Arsenal? Yeah, even with all them injuries and that, I believe in the man's potential. De Gea. Long ball forward. Jadon Sancho heads on. There's only been 4 shots on target between both teams. United have had 3, Barca 1. Conde with this front. Hurry up, man. More hairstyles than good games. Meaty. See, straight back to Man United. Lisandro Martinez tries to find Anthony. It's headed by Christensen. Sergio Roberto knocks it into the path for Balde. Balde, this guy is quick up against Wan-Bissaka, but where's the options? Balde says, you know what? I'm going to go on a run here. Does well to hold on the ball, as does Wan-Bissaka, does well to kind of contain him. He delivers, though. Nobody there. Lisandro Martinez wins the first. Rafinha, stupid foul. Stupid foul. Oh, ref doesn't blow. Why is it like he's going to blow and then again? Conde loses the ball. Oh, to me. How you're at Barcelona, I don't know. And you're getting spanned by Fred. You're getting spanned by Fred. You're getting spanned by Fred. And United could be in here. Rashford. Oh, it's across the area. It's sent away from De Jong. It's brought down by Fred. Fred skips past Rafinha. Catch for Fred. Or Busquets, no pressure there. Finds Kessié effortlessly. Kessié doing things above his pay grade. United have Barcelona camped in their off here. Casemiro to this wide right. Finds Anthony. Anthony, what can he do? Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wrong guy. On a good passage of play. Stupid foul from Barca to give away. And there's beef. Bruno and Casemiro. He booted the ball into De Jong's mid-say. Yes! I fight! Headless! Yes! Rafinha wrapping up Bruno for no reason. You lot used to be legends at Sporto. Come on, I bang him. Cast your mum said puta. Bang him. Aye, I can't like Barcelona. You should beat out Rafinha as well, man. Are you with us or against us? Either way, wrap him as well. Conde, that's the closest you've got to an opponent all day. Shout out Lisandro Martinez trying to keep everyone calm. I mean, it's not that deep. I mean, Bruno's being a bit of a C next Tuesday. De Jong's on the floor. He's beating the ball into him, but yeah. Oh, ref's giving yellow. Come on, ref. It's an all-inclusive game. Come on, ref. That's yellow cards. Come on, ref. Yellow cards for a bit argy-bargy. Come on, man. Even De Jong, you're acting. The ball hit you in your six-pack, man. You lot go gym and that. Come on. Yes. Oh, man. I'm a villain, 100%. Life's too short to not be. I don't want to fight Kessié, though. He looks like Uncle might just... Why is Sancho trying to bowl now? Chill out, Jaden, man. You're not on it, man. Yellow card for Bruno. I think that's a bit harsh, ref. Maybe he's got a bet on. But yeah, I love that. That livens up the game a little bit. You imagine this game's going to go away from Barcelona at some point. But that livens it up, puts a bit of emotions on it. Seen Balde in an attacking sense more than Lewandowski and all these things. The Barca are horrible to watch, you know. I can't even get that. They're actually horrible to watch by their own standards. Xavi, you might be on fraud watch unless I see significant improvement. Luke Shaw with the throw-in. Half an hour left, people. Plus added on time. Marcus Rashford. I can't lie, both teams need to pull your knickers out because everyone's just crying like the boy who cried wolf for everything now. Anthony on this right-hand side made a positive impact off the bench. Curse of the commentator, he's done well. Looked like he was falling there. Finds the goal scorer, Fred. Fred finds Casemiro. He's had a very good game, in my opinion. Lissandro Martinez. Ball. I got cut out. Bruno heads it on. Balde, can you go home to your keeper? Puts his foot through it. Don't think that was the smartest decision. Maybe it wasn't. Wan-Bissaka wins the first. Bruno, that touch was horrible. To Stegen. Finds Conde. Conde, what are you going to do? You going to do something proper? Right, he's found the man. Finds Kessié. Kessié skips past Shaw. Shaw tries to foul and finds Rafinha. Goal kick for Barcelona. Dude, this guy is crap, man. Rafinha's not the Rafinha. You're not getting out of the hood, man. Leeds played an absolute blinder. Finessed Barcelona. Oh, Anthony could be in here. Can he find Rashford or can he work the keeper? Tries to go for the shot. To be fair, important block by De Jong. Not sure he knew too much about it. Good game. This pass to right-hand side is too meaty. Yep. De Jong was fouled there. Ref agrees. I want Barca to go through. We can easily beat this Barca team. Revenge for years gone by. I don't think you can easily beat either team, but whoever. Bring them. Keep going. Barcelona trying to attack amounts to nothing. Rashford tries to give chase, doesn't bang. Thursday nights are Europa nights. Amen. Games opening up, people, as you'd imagine. I mean, Balde's quick, but he's going to have to be real quick to keep that in, man. Does keep it in, though. Up against Anthony. Anthony with some bit of defending. Balde, fake shot. Who's that? Rafinha. Come on, pass the ball to serious footballers, please. Anthony, final decision making is so bad. Rafinha is dead. Both teams struggling in the box. Don't know where the next goal is coming from. Oh, De Gea. Very good save. It was almost coming from there. Conde making the forward run. Think he got a dread on it. Tried to cushion and guide the header. It is going in. De Gea's got a fingertip to it and punched it over the bar. Very good reaction from De Gea. Very good from De Gea. Had a second to think about that. Boy. Corner kick to Barcelona. Rafinha, terrible cross into the box. Xavi, you're lying to yourself if you say you believe in Rafinha. Who scouted him? Who said he's going to be 30? De Jong puts it into the box. Lewandowski, Goldstein, Kessié, Midi, shouting for no reason. Shouting for no reason. Technically a shot on target. Oh, Rafinha needs to go back to Leeds, man. You're not going to do the Grealish thing. This Barca team is a bunch of peas, princesses, not 1 inch of physicality. Rafinha or Anthony, at this man, I'd rather the frustrating Anthony. At least Anthony does good. Like, he loses the ball and does the Beyblade stuff, but at least he's able to do the Beyblade thing. Rafinha might find his feet at Barcelona, but what the hell does he do? Like, what does he do? Anthony in 2 seconds, as without even getting assists, has done more. What does Rafinha bring to the table? Seriously, what does Rafinha bring to the table? Garnacho's coming on. Raw. Garnacho, what did you do to your hair, lad? Looks like there'll be 2 subs. Shout Garnacho, man. What a game to be coming on in. Kessié. Oh, Balde. Terrible, really. Terrible pass, terrible touch. Boy. De Gea. 25 minutes left. De Gea, ball over the top. Not really a name on it, really. Christensen will say thank you. Balde. Been everywhere today. Man United throwing. Conde actually been playing well, fair enough. Appreciate that, CJ. Shout out Deluded Fam. Shout out your thing. Shout out you lot, man. Without you lot, it's dead. See, I told you Christensen's soft. He wants to sign out, man. He wants to sign out. The lot's coming on. You're the sort of guy to get an assist. So surely that's Wan-Bissaka done. My guess is Jadon Sancho comes off as well, you know, for Garnacho. Don't think you take off Rashford. Anthony's come on. You're not going to take off Bruno. Waiting for confirmation. Wan-Bissaka off. Easy one for the lot. So you got 2 fresh players on this right-hand side, Man United. And Jadon Sancho will be coming off, as expected, for Garnacho. Didn't Atletico want him? It looks like United will commit him to a new deal, but there was rumours of Atletico Madrid interest as his contract was running down. Would you take Rafinha at Arsenal as a rotation player? The wickedest thing is I probably would. You look like a dodged bullet. But I probably still would take you because part of me thinks there's a player still there. But like, I don't know what's going on with you. You look like we missed a bullet, but yeah. Barca missing Dembele, but no excuses. Lisandro Martinez gets off the hail. If it stays like this, extra time will be upon us, folks. De Gea kicks it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Don't think he meant to pass that to Bruno, but yeah, man. Man said back row G. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka is all right. The lot tried step overs. Oh, Christensen almost lost his foot in a key area. Barcelona living dangerously. Man United trying to keep the pressure going. Still here, folks. My TV is going to turn off if I don't turn on the remote. Let's get that remote on. And as I'm coming back, Anthony's found Bruno. Bruno, that's a ball, you know. Where's Rashford? It's falling to Garnacho. What can Garnacho do? Finds Fred. Fred down this left-hand side. The goal scorer into the hands of ter Stegen. Xavi, it's time for a change. Who have they got on the bench, though? I mean, you could bring on Marcus Alonso for the sake of it, but I wouldn't take off Balde unless you're going to put him further forward. Could probably swap Marcus Alonso and Sergio Roberto, but then Roberto's probably there to give them something defensively. Asu Fati's on the bench. Jordi Alba there. You're probably looking at some fullbacks to change the game. You know, they're both most dangerous attacking player. Barcelona looks Balde, and that's quite some pace from him, really. There, that's quite some desire. The lot eventually wins it, but yeah, man. Are you staying on for the last 16 draw? Or that'd be a matter of hours, isn't it? At 11 a.m. tomorrow UK time. I'll be there to do it. That will only be on Twitch, though, folks, because we can watch it together on Twitch. YouTube, we're going to get hit with some copyright issues and these things. I mean, Lewandowski scored and has been absolutely missing. Fair enough, you're going to be a marked man in a game like this, but the game's the game. Everyone else gets asked fair questions like, well, what is he doing today? What is he bringing to the table? What is he doing? Who's number 11 for Barcelona? It looks like they're going to be coming on. Ferran Torres. Hopefully for Rafinha, you know what? There could be a silver lining in this, you know. I feel Arsenal gets the winner of this game. Can we technically... I swear we technically can't draw Man United tomorrow. Technically. Sergio Roberto off for Ferran Torres, folks. Will be the next change. Don't forget, tomorrow, people, I'm live at 9:30. We'll stream for a bit, and then we'll obviously head over to Twitch at 11 a.m. to draw. Appreciative to all of you lot tuned in today and have been tuning in. If you don't subscribe or if you haven't subscribed, make sure you obviously have done that. Lewandowski fouled, 20 minutes left. Can't lie, Lewandowski, you're not on that, man. 20 minutes left. Ref, it's a free kick, but come, Lewandowski's at him. I'll happen to you. To be fair, if anything, you look like you Kalas Casemiro, if anything. Verbal being done from both teams. Both teams more concerned with whining and trying to win free kicks. Lewandowski might have pulled a muscle. It might just be licking his wounds temporarily. Casemiro on the floor. Casemiro looked like he was the worst off there, if anything. 103 likes, people. If you've hit the like button, one love. Ferran Torres, Arteta favourite. Sergio Roberto living off that goal against Paris Saint-Germain. Homegrown tax, knows the club tax. Technically, ain't he a teammate or ex-teammate of Xavi's? There, man. Getting there on anything. Got an Archo is one ugly brother, but shout out to you, got money, but you got one ugly brother. Pause. Lewandowski thanked the Lord up to his feet. He's kind of soft, man. You do TikToks and that. Just like Mudryk. But to be fair, you don't take the TikToks too far like Mudryk. Certain words in that. Only God knows what Bruno Fernandes is crying about to the ref. Casemiro back to his feet, walking gingerly. Impact injury settings. Therefore hurt there. Come on, ref, man. Ref, you're dead in the game. It's like you get the vibe the ref wants to be the superstar today. 72 minutes basically on the clock, people, and it's still 3-3 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night between both teams. A Lewandowski penalty courtesy of a Bruno Fernandes mistake put Barca in front. Bruno Fernandes got an assist for Fred very early on into the second half. That's why we've got 1-1 on the night, 3-3 on aggregate. Lisandro Martinez looks to play a ball into the channels. Good intention to find Shaw. Good commitment levels from Shaw. Shaw keeps it on. Bruno Fernandes, good strength. Rafinha, bullied. If they score, it's peak. Garnacho, shot blocked. Fred, shot blocked. Anthony has scored. Anthony has scored. As I said, I might be bang on. I said 2-1 Barcelona, 2-1 Man United. Man United have turned it around. Anthony has made a fantastic introduction off this bench. And as I said, I don't want extra time. So I'm happy for this. Rafinha, that's a Brazilian winger. Rafinha, that's all your fault. Bullied there. Soft. Ferguson's there. Who does comebacks better than Alex Ferguson's Man United? Barca bottling. And all them Barca Twitter accounts are saying, hey, we're doing this without Pedri, Gavi, and Dembele. No, you're not. You're losing, mate. Rafinha, bullied, soft, bullied by Bruno. Bruno has done very well there. Quick get back from Bruno, really. Mentality. Shaw's also done well to keep the ball in and make the run. Hey, for Rafinha, there's no space for that. You know, United have had about 2 tries at that goal. Third time lucky. Good finish by Anthony. To Stegen, maybe he could have done better. Maybe he sees too late. Who cares, really? Because I wouldn't blame him. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Barca have bottled in the second half. Out you come. You got to focus on the league. I mean, ain't they top of the league? They're out. Terrible defending. Barca have to hold that. I mean, the rest probably looking at them like, boy, I done my job. You gave me the peas. I gave you a pen. What happened? Fina got absolutely moved to there. Absolutely moved to. Goal scorer Anthony in possession. Well, I can't have 15 minutes left. I'm happy, man. Ain't no one's trying to watch the next half an hour of this. So, yeah, United, keep it like this. Barca, if you're going to come back, find 2 goals. This needs to be done in 90 minutes. Lewandowski, bottler, agenda started. You weren't on nothing in the World Cup. But I keep telling, man, Lewandowski, a bottler. Keep telling, man. Garnacho up against Conde. Barca, I'm easy, man. Is this what you lot spent peas on? How's Rafinha ended up on the floor? If I'm Xavi, I'm looking at him and he's on the transfer list. But he should have taken the money Eddie was stupid enough to offer. Look at Xavi doing him dirty. Well, now Asu Fati's got to come on and try pattern something. And now Rafinha's instantly come off. Should have come off 10 years ago, lad. Benzema, Lewandowski, Brazilians. I hear that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to copy that. Brazilians. Frankie de Jong drops a shoulder again. If I was a Man United fan, I'd be drawing you out, mate. Ferran Torres hype. I don't think Barca will ever reach top heights ever again. They might one day. I don't know if it's going to be under Xavi, and I'm pretty sure with some of the recruitment they're making, it ain't going to happen with them, man. I mean, Barcelona will be in the Champions League next year. Xavi slightly overrated, man. Xavi, how dare you? See, Ten Hag was managing. You was trying to talk about Arteta, about his start to life at Arsenal. Control yourself, brother. Know yourself. Do your manager thing. Manager for manage. You weren't managing. Look at me. I'm Xavi. I played with Messi. I'm an elite gaffer. Get out of here, blood. You think just because you stand there with a screw face and you got a nice jacket that I fall for any of this? You're on fraud watch until you show your 30. Luke Shaw. Rashford. Even Rashford's got to take the night off. Arojo. Never. Ref, come on. That's never. I don't even care if Man United benefit, but how could it's a good free kick via Arojo to him, but come on. Did you get PTSD from the Anthony goal? Nope. Because it was Eddie from far. I mean, Eddie from close, Saka from far, and all them things there, man. What happened at the Emirates? We're not Barcelona, boy. Fair enough, we didn't win at Old Trafford, but boy, you can't come. United can't come to Emirates. Last 2 years, you know what happens. You think we're them at the Nou Camp? You think Eddie and Nketiah would have let that happen? You think Saka's going out like that? Like, fam. Barca have bottled this second half. Man United haven't. Credit to them. It's all love, John, and like, fam. See you next season, mate. You know, if one team's going to win either game, it'd be nice to win at Old Trafford again. Yellow cards now. All right, for once, Garnacho, that is a yellow card. DG, do you reckon we are getting turned back away at Leicester? Every away game's a tricky one. Hopefully not, bro. We need to turn up. If you've hit the like button, thank you very much. If you haven't, what are you doing? Hard to be Twitch gang. Free kick to Barcelona. 4-3 to Man United on aggregate. 2-1 to Man United on the night. I'm bang on with my prediction right now. In about the 55th attempt. Bang on with both. I said the Nou Camp's the toughest game. United will do them at Old Trafford. Free kick anyways. Not that I want United to go through, but I need it to stay like this. I ain't trying to watch the next half an hour. This is getting crap. Ferran Torres, you're not on nothing. Fall into Balde. I mean, Barcelona from the left back is the most dangerous attacking player for 77 minutes. You've been meaty. Lewandowski, you're not on nothing. Too casual. It's like Barcelona assumed because of the way the first half was rolling that they won today. This Conde, you man. Garnacho does well to keep it in. Up against Conde. Hey, rip him. Does well to find Fred. Fred gives it back. Conde, see, you're done at it. Oh, that touch, Garnacho, is horrible. Can he get it across? Does get it across. The touch was horrible, but good play from the young bull. Never a foul, ref. Right, that's in fact, he won a header, but Varane sweeps up. Both teams getting a bit excited. It's getting a bit scrappy, as you'd imagine now. Casemiro finds Anthony. Can he get a second? Anthony falls over. Marcus Rashford. Oh! I can't lie, the angle did it. Sorry for shouting, people. If the angle did me there, I thought Rashford did a madness. The camera angle done me there. I thought Rashford squeezed that in. He didn't, though. Oh, man. Calomendo of Rennes, decent. He's been at Lens on loan for a couple of years prior. Decent player, man. Ex-PSG, man. Barca appealing for free kicks. See, man, are soft. 11 minutes to go. You're appealing for free kicks, staying on the floor. But the other team's running down the other end. Fair enough, Barcelona. And now Rashford could be in here. Can't lie, Rojo, you need to get out of this. He's a solid defender. Took Rashford for a little boy there. Probably bust Rashford's shoulder again. Good defending. I mean, you, Balde, De Jong, only Barca players that have looked half decent. That's Fatty losing his foot. And you, the lad they said was the next up through La Masia, mate. Can't see it. Lisandro Martinez has found Varane. I'm sure the Real Madrid fans are laughing even more. Man down. Marcus Rashford is down. They put the ball out of touch. What happened to Rashford there? It just looked like he got weights there. What happened? Is it the landing? Maybe it's the landing. But it's the way Rashford... I don't think it's anything serious, but it's the way he's looking. It's like he knows something's gone. Great impact from Anthony. Great, but you got to give Luke fullback union. You got to give Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, and even Fred. Garnacho's had an effort. Fred's had an effort. Anthony said, this is how you do it, lads. This is what I was bought for. This is me, mate. To stay good, pick that one out, you net fella. DG, I feel after this defeat from United tonight, Barca will deplete, and I see this affecting their form in the La Liga. They can't feel sorry for themselves. They're going to have to get on with it because you're top of the La Liga. Real Madrid are onto you. You have to get on with it. Rashford is still down, you know, which is Mazzolini. Marcus Alonso coming on. For who? Who's number 4? Arojo? So they're going for it now. You sure about this, Xavi? You know more about football than me, but don't concede the third chasing that goal, you know. Rashford back up to his feet. He's moving gingerly, though. Xavi, you need to go back to Dubai or wherever you was, man. No one's watching them leagues there. Hey, Busquets was doing a madness in the first half. The powers are gone now. Xavi ball hype. It's a hype, man. It's a hype. Christensen. Ferran Torres. Sergio Busquets. 8 minutes. Come on, boys, man. I don't want United to win, but like at Barca, unless you're going to score 2 goals in normal time, I don't want to see nothing. Asu Fati. Lewandowski, you're a bottler, you know. Garnacho's done more than you today. Could never be my goal. Oh, Conde got nutmeg. Garnacho had to get fouled by Busquets. Had to. I don't want to hear nothing about Conde. Garnacho, come on, you're acting. You never touched your face. Don't ever talk to me about this Conde, brother, man. You might not have nutmegged him. To be fair to Garnacho, Busquets is trying to choke slam him and that. Fair enough, Garnacho, man. I'd take to stay in at Arsenal. Same. No disrespect to Ramsdale, but yeah, man. Good game of footy. Been a good week of footy. Yellow card for Sergio Busquets. Barca lost unless you get a goal now. It's peak. 7 minutes. They're not on the Real Madrid tick. So I don't think Man United have to be worried. Like how Liverpool, by now, Liverpool are probably 5 goals down, to be fair with you. Xavi and one of his technical staff in conversation. Barca fans look stressed. Boy in the deck. Elite bottling. Pardon me. Whenever I think of Man United, Barcelona, I think of Wembley and Rome in like 09. But I also think, I'm sure there was a game. It might have actually been when Man United won it against Chelsea, where Barcelona played Man United well, obviously in the champs. And I'm sure Paul Scholes put on a clinic, obviously where Paul Scholes' career winding down. I'm sure. Smash the like button and turn on the reminders of the following videos, people. This weekend, we will be watching Man United Newcastle. We will be watching Chelsea versus Spurs. We will be watching Leicester Arsenal on Saturday. Friday. We're obviously watching the draw of this competition at 11 a.m. Scholes scored, yeah. And just put on a clinic in general. Right, you said this still. Right, for once, man. I only feel sorry for Busquets, for Balde, for Frankie de Jong and Arojo. Everyone else from Barcelona has been meaty. To Stegen by default, you ain't done nothing. Terrible recruitment. Rafinha should never kick a ball again for these lot. In fact, no, keep letting it kick. I enjoy it. Leeds absolutely fleeced these, man. He's wasteful. He's weak. He's predictable. Boy. Yellow card for Casemiro. But Araujo's a sick defender. That's one guy they shouldn't let leave, innit? Like, buy people of that level. I like Arojo a lot, man. It's all over unless something crazy happens. Leicester versus Arsenal prediction. Hopefully 2-0 Arsenal. Big week for Man United. Obviously, they've got a cup. They've come back from behind now and kept the Europa League hopes going. They've got a cup final on the weekend. Ferran Torres, ex-City boy, dead, man, dead. Alonso, Kessie, no way of keeping that on. Upamecano is overrated. Conde did all right at the World Cup. That Scholes goal was the 08 semi-final. United won 1-0 on aggregate. There you have it. Rafinha for 70 million. Wasn't he from Leeds? He's worth 40. He's even worth 40 million. At this point, even when I've watched Rafinha score for Barcelona, he's looked meaty. Even in this, didn't he get a goal and assist in the reverse fixture? He looked meaty as well. Like, I could be wrong on that. Bro, Miles Lewis-Skelly is an absolute baller, Miles. Manny, sorry. Him and Ethan, if they really want it, by the time they're 18, I expect to see them traveling with the first team on the bench. And I'm not saying they're going to walk in the team, but got high hopes for them. Barca got no response. Amen. Rafinha is 25 mil max. We saying Josh, one love. Appreciative to you lot tuned in. Rashford race looks done with Man United playing in a final on Sunday. I hope for their sake, not really, but I hope for their sake, for Rashford's sake, I hope it's not a serious injury. He looks a bit downbeat. Maybe it's a little impact thing. Looks to be heading straight down the tunnel. It's peak Barca. Scott McTominay on, game done. Pardon me, he's going to make enough fouls. He's done. Well, it was done already. Pardon me, Christensen. You can take the lads out of Chelsea. Can't take Chelsea out of the lads, eh? Even though to be fair, Alonso and Christensen, they've won this competition. Well, they've won both, innit? I'm sure they were there when they beat Arsenal. Saliba or Konate. Konate is probably more experienced, but I ain't swapping him for Saliba. But Konate is a very good defender. Something in the waters in France. Frankie de Jong, who could be going through to the next round of the Europa League, had he have joined this club. Conde wins the header. Can't like Assi Fatty. He ain't come off the bench. He ain't really done nothing. It's the end of the road, Barca, man. Next year, Konate is a monster. Would you take Benjamin Sesko at Arsenal? Yeah, but I'm still waiting for that breakout. I don't know why Barca are throwing the ball to the wrong person and all these things. You're losing, mate. Dying embers of the game. How long is the ref giving? Is it until Barca score, or is it something accurate and appropriate? Scott McTominay loses it. Another throw into Barcelona. Man United, apologies. Elite time wasting from Luke Shaw. As a fullback, I know exactly how that is. Someone throws you the ball. I can't see it. Let me boot it. All these things. Christensen. McTominay absolutely take him out there throwing. Better yet, go kick them. Oh, Cameron go dummy dirty. Looked like it was on the wide left. Please, Barca, Jerry. They can't hear your cries, man. Barca are done, man. Barcelona are done today. That's all she wrote, man. Hear that? De Jong should leave Barca, but I think I would take a Rojo, good centre back. Come and join Arteta, man. The real La Masia centre mid, man. The Xavi, you don't know nothing. Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, that's a good run. Hit the corner flag, lad. In no rush to pull it into the box, does well. Garnacho, be experienced, lad. Don't get excited. Casemiro. That's poor from Casemiro, actually. Fred gets him out of jail. No, he doesn't. De Jong. Casemiro's coming for a get back. Needs to be careful. He's on a yellow. Inadvertently, Luke Shaw's put it into the path of Ferran Torres. It's Ferran Torres, so nothing's going to happen. There you have it. Barca, that's it. La Liga's fallen off, man. Who would you take from Barcelona? Rojo, De Jong, Rafinha, Fatty. Even though Rafinha's crap, there's 5 minutes of added on time, people. Is there enough time for Barcelona to get something? I don't know. I think Arsenal will sell 2 strikers in the summer. Right? Do we even have that many strikers to sell? Unless you're saying Eddie and Balogun. Don't think Jesus is going anywhere anytime soon. Conde. That's a decent. Not Lewandowski is me. Is he even still on the pitch, to be fair to him? Oh, there he is. TikTok you. Bruno's won a smart foul. I don't think that is a foul, but that is a foul. Bruno needs to act like he's been shot. Barca's coach driver, that's about it. Would you take Lukaku at a cut price at Arsenal in the same summer? No. Garnacho trying to rip Barcelona to Stegen, give it back to him. Would you take Ferran Torres at Arsenal by default? But you're soft, man. I don't want any more soft players. Like ability, yeah, you got it, but you look like if it's raining, if people want to foul you out of it, man, you can play ball. You're lit. Ironically, when you left for Spain to return to Spain for Barcelona, for City, you was coming into your own. You was doing well as a false nine. Xavi, phenomenal player, meaty manager. He's meaty, man. Oh, yeah, can't lie. I forgot about Tyrese John Jules, man. Big him up. Could be that. Barcelona are out, man. Lewandowski's on the floor all the time, man. Stripper. Go at Atlanta, man. I'm sure there's certain people to be into that. You're on the floor that you can never talk to Benzema. I mean, they tried to run Lewandowski better than Henry. Get the hell out of here with that. I see, Fatty, I like you, but you might not be the truth anymore, man. Christensen. He's been one of Barca's better players. Well, because of the commentator giving it straight back to Luke Shaw. What do I know? Casemiro. Bruno. Or if he was able to head that into the path of who would that be? Scott McTominay? Oh, I don't know if it would have been a chance. Ten Hag vex. Team ramping for no reason. Why is Trossard reffing? I don't know, man. You know, wants to get more fitness in the legs. Not exactly starting all the time. Nah, Lukaku won't bang at Arsenal, blood. We might score goals, but we've seen it at Chelsea. We've seen it at Inter. We've seen it at Chelsea times 2, to be fair, the first time being harsh. We've seen it, man. Like, dead, fam. De Jong, that would have been a pass. Busquets. Oh, crap. Busquets. I thought that was a poor pass, but it's found someone. It's floated up. There'll be no last-minute goal here. Anthony hooks it clear. Alonso. He's trying to appeal for a free kick. He's grabbed the ball. It's gone against him. That was stupid from you. Bruno G'ing up the fans. Xavi, it's not a foul, bro. Like, stop all of this, man. It's not a foul. Can't believe it. They tried. Let's be real. As Arsenal fans, Barca paid the ref. Well, if they paid the ref, he don't respect you because you got your pen. He finessed you. We got the ref for keeping the integrity of the game then. Shout out to him. Semi-finals of the FA Youth Cup. Come on, boys. Barca could be in here. Meaty. And it's actually an effort. Has that been cleared off the line? I think Varane has cleared that off the line. And Real Madrid fans would love that. But Lewandowski didn't even strike it with any real conviction. Didn't even strike it with any conviction, really. And to be honest, if Varane doesn't clear it, the lot would as well. It is a goal line clearance, but it's not quite. Lewandowski may or may not have been offside, depending on the camera angle of Luke Shaw here. And look what it means to Alessandro Martinez and Luke Shaw. Had Lewandowski struck that properly, maybe it wouldn't have mattered what Varane did, but that's why Varane's had the career he's had. Xavi, you're out, bro. You're out, bro. You should have taken off Rafinha time ago. You're out, bro. You keep making Kalas decisions. No one rates you, man. You don't rate yourself, Xavi. Long may it continue, you wait for Lona. Not that I care about Man United, but, you know, there was always the was either going to run a Man United agenda after this, or he's going to do this. All Xavi does is stand there as well. Can't believe people were saying Xavi's one of the best managers in the world and that. Boy, it's been a great couple of days for Real Madrid, you know. Come back from behind and seeing Barca crash out of this thing. Garnacho, been a very positive substitution from Ten Hag. Anthony's been the difference maker, but still, ref, the game's done. Come on now. And that's that. Barcelona going to the backside yard. Ten Hag, tricky Reds complete a comeback, and they'll be part of the draw for the Champions League tomorrow, which will be live from 11 a.m. Barcelona played themselves, lost it in the second half. To be fair, to be honest, United started, in my opinion, as I said at the time, United started the game better than them. When they gave away that penalty, it's like they allowed Barca to grow. And then they got back to normal service in the second half. United came out fast. I don't know why Lewandowski and Ferran Torres are arguing. You know what I mean, man? Anthony, the hero. Bruno Fernandes, redemption. Positive Garnacho's minutes. I think Casemiro and Varane have been very good. Lisandro Martinez the same. I think Wan-Bissaka even in the minutes. I don't think a single United player really played terrible. Yeah, Bruno's giving away the stupid pen, but these things happen in the Premier League. I mean, in the Premier League, in the Europa League, or in the Premier League in that fact as well. People, don't forget, tomorrow, obviously, we're live at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow to speak Arsenal initially. Then we'll be watching the draw of this Champions League. Well, I said Champions League. Hopefully next year it's Champions League. The draw of the Europa League from 11 a.m. So on and so forth, people. Again, it's been fantastic being here with you lot. Before we get out of it, should we actually see what's happened in the Europa League tonight then? Barcelona going to their yard. Lewandowski nowhere to be seen apart from a Bandulu penalty. PSV are out. They've lost 3-2 on aggregate, but they won 2-0 today against Sevilla. Juventus won 3-0 and are through. Sporting Lisbon are also through. They won 4-0 today. Leverkusen defeated Monaco on penalties. So you have Juventus, Sevilla, Sporting, Leverkusen, Union Berlin are currently winning 3-1 on aggregate, and it's in added on time today. Roma are through to the next round as well. My early money is on Roma getting drawn. Roma versus Manchester United. Jose return. But Man United are through, obviously, after coming from behind to win 2-1 today against Barcelona. Currently, it's 2-2 on aggregate between Rennes and Shakhtar. Rennes are winning 1-0. As I said, Roma 2, Salzburg 0. I can't lie, people. It's been an amazing week to watch football, and it's not done yet. We'll be watching football at the weekend. It's been an amazing game to watch with you lot. Not necessarily, but it's always amazing to be here with you lot. Have to say the quality of the match didn't match the quality of the commentary, DG. Well done, as always. Appreciate you lot. Matisse is peed. Why? Matisse just... The Chelsea just making man vex for no reason, because Matisse got nothing to deal with anything. Been a great week for United, DJ. Of course it is. They've seen Liverpool bottle it. They've come from behind against Barcelona. They can now focus on their cup final at the weekend, the trip to Wembley and that. You know, probably have a recovery session tonight, probably train on Saturday, and then Sunday it's showtime. While Anthony has made the difference, I think credit has to be given for that important De Gea save as well at a point. Again, people, it's been fantastic to be here with you lot, but I don't want to waste any more of you lot's evening. It's been fantastic. The time has flown, and I'll see you lot tomorrow, people, really, and every other day after that, really. So, yeah, you lot stay blessed, stay safe, stay in good health. With it being Friday tomorrow, make sure you end the week strongly and have a great weekend. One love, people. I mean, Barcelona attackers, shout out to Balde. They should be on something like this.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
There's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active red flag defending. I think it's like.